Today on Clubhouse Gas, we're diving a little deeper into our Olympic coverage. We're here at the Ga.Tech Aquatic Center, which was also home to the 1996 Olympic Games. I'm here with diving coach John Ames, who's also the head diving coach of the Atlanta Diving Association. Welcome, John.
Thank you.
How does somebody get into diving usually? Are they starting with gymnastics? Are they starting with swimming?
Most outdoor pools or community pools have diving boards where the kids kind of get accustomed to diving, and then from there they might be part of a swimming program, but then look over to the diving board and say, hey, how do I get into that? I've also often heard gymnastics coaches, when their athletes get injured and want to know what they can do from there, diving is something that has a little bit less impact.
Say somebody's gotten their start, they've come from gymnastics, they've seen it while they were at the swimming pool.
What the suggested path would be is actually to contact your local U.S. diving club team. And you can do that by going on usadiving.org.
What age do the club teams start at?
Our kids are as young as 5 years old when they start.
To what age do the club teams go?
When they graduate from college. Now sometimes they'll come back and dive and go into masters diving, or they might still be good enough to compete in the senior competitions. And you can really continue diving all the way up until, there's masters divers out there that are in their 80s.
When do they start trying out for the Olympics?
Well, often during their college career.
Do you have to be college age to try out for the Olympics?
No, you do not. In fact, our youngest, I believe our youngest athlete at the Olympics this year is 15 years old on the women's platform, and our oldest is 29.
All right, so there's still a chance I could be an Olympic diver.
Absolutely, you might want to start it a little bit earlier, but...
Okay, if somebody really wanted to take it all the way, what age would you say they need to start?
I would say probably no later than 10, probably maybe a little earlier, around 8, but I would recommend getting into some sort of sports where they are dealing with a coach and learning how to be coached and listen and learn different fundamental skills, motor skills. Gymnastics is a great way. Actually, strangely enough, golf is a great training tool for divers and other athletes as well.
Can you explain that one?
Well, you're really dealing with muscle control and muscle memory and trying to learn certain mechanics and learning that at a young age and learning how to control your body at a young age regardless of what you're doing is really important in a sport like diving.
Talk about the kind of commitment it's going to take. Most
of our athletes who are going on to the national level, we're looking at them committing to the sport as early as 12 years of age to really, and maybe 13, to really commit to just one sport. Obviously, in our case, diving, it doesn't have to take over their life, but it does need to be something that's done about 5 to 6 days a week, probably 3 hours a day at the minimum, although some clubs do go less than that.
What are some of the attributes that are going to make a really good diver?
Really, there is no standard body type, but certainly lean, strong, and flexible are very important.
All right, John, thank you so much for joining us today.
All right,
and we hope to have you back on to talk a little bit about some of the actual events at the Olympics, if that works for you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for watching this edition of Clubhouse Gas.